Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, check out the timestamps below to help find your way around. Today we're going to be looking at the 1/24 scale trucks. We're going to get an SCX24 and test it against some free mods as well that we're going to install, and some other mods you may want to pay for down the road. We're going to talk about how to make your own track, how to inspect your vehicle and clean up afterwards, and what it can do, whether or not it's waterproof and how to do that maybe. And we're going to just have some good time trucking, a lot of it. So I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment. It'll help me a lot. You could like the video, and if you want to see more of this, make sure to subscribe, as we're a small channel and you might not see this again. Alright, I appreciate it all. Please enjoy the video.
So that's basically what we're trying to ask it to do on the way up. Okay. Those are the back tires hit. Alright, now we're going to go to medium. I don't know, to get that back end up on it. Alright. Having a hard time gripping all the flat edge stuff. Okay, we're on the book. Oh, nice. See, that time it didn't bounce as hard as it did to the right. It did still want to bounce, but man, we are right on the edge. Show you guys what we got here. We went out and got some goodies this morning from our local hobby town. If you guys don't know what that is, hobby town often has a ton of RC stuff, everything RC, gas powered stuff, trains, low budget stuff, high budget stuff, all sorts of different scales, from super tiny 1/24 to super huge 1/6 and bigger, I don't know, smaller, I don't know. They have parts, they can order you anything, whatever they have there, you're not paying for shipping on now, and stuff like that. I don't know. Our local store has a thing when we go in, we spend like $100, we get $5 off coupon that we have to use within X amount of time, which is not like a huge, but we like to support local business and whatnot. And not a promotion for them or anything, just a lot of people are new to the hobby, and I'd never heard of them before until we got out. So, you know, it's super helpful. All right. When we stopped in today, we did happen upon a sticker thing. I've gotten asked before where we get stickers. I keep an eye out for Element Enduro sticker sheets. You can see here. They're generally like $9 to $12, depending if you're getting it online or in store. And then I'll have like a window sheet and stuff, and maybe like some door handle stickers and stuff like that for your Lexidon bodies. And what's really cool is sometimes they'll have like a fan and radiator sticker for behind a grill. So if you have something like a hard body that has a grill, but it doesn't come with a sticker set, if you end up getting one of these, then you have a sticker of a generic radiator sticker at least, you know? And it's just, everything adds detail. I would recommend, if you're doing like the for sale thing, like what we did in our green truck, if you notice, cut it out without sticking it to the body, or like take the sticker, peel it, make sure you peel it as in using it as a sticker, don't just cut it out. When I say cut it out, I mean cut it out and don't peel it. But otherwise you can peel it and stick it on like an old piece of tubware and then cut that out to shape, because for sale signs are generally not stickers, they're like a actual, you know, something you buy on a shelf. So they have like a little bit of like rigidity to them, so when you stick it, they look a little funny. It's really good. It's a lot better looking if you have some details. Same with license plates, stuff like that. Anything that's like a sign, stick it to like an old piece of tubware or something really thin, or just a piece of paper or cardstock would work really well, really, because you got to get that detail down. So you want it to be really thin, so thin as possible, and then cut it off. And yeah, same thing, you got air freshener, stuff like that, cards, anything you're gonna be hanging, you know, you're gonna want rigidity behind it. And just the sticker alone, it's not gonna give you a lot, Bumper stickers obviously are great to just stick to the thing. We got another no problem sticker. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of that sticker, so I'm glad we got that because we want that for our other Jeep that we got. Got the little window thing here. This one's really cool. It's not exactly like the one we got last time, which is why I got it, but it's really similar. We got some of the same. We, you know, one of the for sales got some license plates here. We don't have any super realistic license plates. They're all the ones that we have to make ourselves, so, but that's okay. And yeah, some RC stickers. That's really cool. And then trail badges and stuff. I like all that. Who doesn't like it? Makes it look more real on your things. And some of these you can use on your 1/24ths. Like these here are really small, you know, you can cut them out. That one would look like a big decal on a 1/24th, if you kind of get what I'm saying. So you can use some of these, maybe not the bumper stickers, but speaking of, spoiler, I making a lot of noise with the bag. I'm gonna get rid of that bag. Got us a 1/24th. So, you can maybe get these online for like 124 or so. They're made by Axial. So everything up to this point that we've had, both of these trucks are TX4 Sports. They're both made by Traxxas, which is a company out of Texas, if I'm right. And then Axial is a company out of California, if I'm correct. So just letting people know, this is just stuff I've learned, so I'm just sharing. I don't know how important that is, but it does help for if you're in the US, you know, you're gonna get your shipping and stuff pretty quick. And there's gonna be plenty of it, right? And then another thing as well is Axial is been in the crawler game longer or just as long as Traxxas. Now, when I first got our Traxxas, you know, I said we're getting this because it's like the dummy proof stuff. Axial's pretty dummy proof as well. You can see here it does it's a ready to run. It comes with a 2, I think this one did. Thought it did, at least. Maybe it was the pickup. They had a couple of them that said they come with like a 2-year warranty on it. I don't know if the Deadbolt said it did. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. But they all have a warranty thing that you can sign up for. But Axial is very trustworthy. Anyways, so this is a 1/24th scale. Let's get into it. And I got some upgrades right off the bat because, like I was saying, we're in our hobby town, our local place. So we've got some HR. I forget what HR is. What the company name is. Hot Racing. Okay, some Hot Racing wheel weights put in there to make our wheels a little heavier, just like we had in our 110s. And then they actually had a high clearance. You can see the bends in the sway bars or in the link sets, just for the deadbolt there. And so I figured let's get that too. So this is like a class 3, if it was to be a class, and that's, well, no, it could be class 2 because it's pinched. It has a bumper as wide as the rails. There's no window, but you don't need them. It's caged and everything. Yeah, this would be a class 2. So depending on wheel size, I'm not sure how that works, but I don't think they worry about classes in 1/24ths. So what's really cool about this, I'll let you guys look at the back of the box a little bit. All metal, it's all metal steel front and rear axles, center hubs, front and rear center shafts are spined. And so these are the only plastic parts, so that I got these. It's gonna be all metal below pretty well. A really cool thing about this as well, for anybody wanting to get into the hobby, obviously you've seen the price. Not only the price, but the battery is included as well with the truck. And you can actually plug these into like a USB to charge them. Apparently, I haven't got to actually pull mine out obviously and play with it, so I'm going off of just what I've seen and learned. But yeah, it's just a, yep, you just plug that cord into that end. Very cool. Got our controller in here. Pretty decent wrapping. I'm gonna leave the back on so maybe the camera will pick it up. You guys can read some if you'd like. I do have a, it comes in red and this like military green or whatever you want to call it. So this is the controller. don't know if we have any lights. Oh, we do have lights in the bumpers automatically on this too. I'm telling you, a lot. I think like a couple of friends have been wanting to get something since they've seen the 110 and even beforehand, and I don't think they knew about the 124 scale. Oh, come on. I need better clippers. I need some better clippers. Oh, I got some clippers. Well, these might work, actually. This isn't what I was gonna grab, but these might work. There we go. Safety on. Alright. I don't think these have... Oh, they do have the links in it. Okay, hang on. That's pretty cool little, like, background for it. Might use that to store it. Who knows? Nice bubble wrap. Now, I just had something in here. What are these? Extra... What are those for? Got a drive shaft link. Let's flip this bad baby over here real quick. These look like extra links. Oh, these links are probably notorious to break because they're plastic. So that was the other bit, is like, these are metal here, the gearing and stuff, but this links here are plastic. And that's what we got here, metal ones to replace them, so. All right, and we'll show you guys how to do that too. I do want to run this a bit stock, just because, and it does work off the pin body system. The reason why I went with the Deadbolt was because I've seen these upgrades. For one, the store. Hopefully we can put the wheel weights on. We should be able to. And for two, I've seen oh, and it's a hinge system on the back that screws on. So cool, because the pins look like hood pins. I seen that it was based off a hood pin and a pin in the back, so I was able to assume that I'll be able to take this body off and use whatever little body I want, put it on there. So we have some cool old stuff laying around the house possibly, or you never know what you're gonna find garage selling or something, and just put some little cool bodies on here. Now the shocks are, I guess they work. I have seen some upgraded shocks for these. Recently when we were down at the comp, there was a Gladiator, one of the new 24th scale, and it had some aftermarket shocks that definitely had more like shockiness to them. So I might have to pick up some shocks sometime for this, because I'm not really pleased so far with the reaction on this. That's okay though. Alright, sweet. I will show you guys how to charge it, I suppose. Plus it comes with batteries for the controller. This thing is complete, ready to run. Whatever, I'll just put it on that side. Yep. Alright. So we got here. So this USB-B, I'm guessing, goes in this end. That would go in the USB. Never leave charging batteries unattended. Yep, you always want to watch this battery because it still is a Lipo. It's a 2S. Alright. We've not had a 2S, we've had 3S on everything so far. Did we get a Axial sticker? No way. Doesn't seem like a sticker. It seems like a paper sticker of some kind. Connect on social media, blah, blah, blah. A little ready to run book. Connector guide. Well, this is to charge it. The beefier cord is to charge it with. And then, from what I can tell, the smaller cord is what you run it as. So you would take this cord off the Velcro once it's done charging and place it in there. I would say, as any RC, since this is a Lipo, you're gonna want to watch for poofiness and stuff like that. Don't leave it in the truck when you're charging it. It's probably best to take it out. It's probably best to find something to plug it into first and then connect it. Now, with your batteries, you always want to watch for poofiness and stuff like that. I don't know right here. It almost seems like we have poofiness. Am I crazy? I don't know. It's a little taller there, but there's extra wiring up there too, so without cutting it open, I wouldn't know. And then I'm guessing there's gonna be a red light and a green light. Lithium battery safety, blah blah blah, handling and storage. Never puncture, never directly contact before first charge. Make physical contact of batteries for any damage. Loose ends, connectors, terminals. Check batteries. Fault. Well, I don't have a voltmeter to check the battery before I ever even use it. That's kind of lame that they suggest that. I don't like that you get a battery and they're like, check the voltal. Like, yeah, this is a hobby, but always use compatible charger. I mean, this is the one they send, so. I do have a battery video coming up on the Traxxas model as well, where I talk about heat and stuff, but I'm just gonna say a little bit now as well. You know, you don't want to let your batteries freeze. Condensation will take place, and then that'll cause tons of damage. You also don't want to let your batteries get very hot, so just always try to find that happy medium. All right, so pretty self-explanatory, I think, on the battery charging. It's probably gonna be a red light, green light. My guess is it's dead, because it should be. So I'm gonna get this charged up, and then I'm gonna make a little course for you guys, because that's why we got it. We can crawl inside, and it is not waterproof, just so you know. So you don't want to take this thing through the water. It is, you can play with it in the dirt, you know, in the sand, but you don't want to get it muddy or wet of any kind. So just keep that in mind. All right. All right, so I plugged it in here and on top of the stove, because it's pretty well, you know, fireproof, and next to a fire extinguisher as well. It's always good to have one of them. You know, don't keep it right next to it because you want to be able to grab it, but keep it over there. And then the red light came on, so I'm guessing we're gonna just wait until a green light, and I'm gonna check and stand by. Clock says 1:11. So I will say this, on the 124th here, the batteries enter straight up and down. They tell you on the outside plus and minus which way they face. And when you clip it in, it's a nice solid clip, and it feels good in the hand. Like, it feels really nice. Like, it feels like that's not gonna open, you know. With the Traxxas one, it kind of felt like it would open a little bit. All right, so we got our testing track set up here, and we have our headlights on. Well, they're not headlights, they're bumper lights. I couldn't quite sure how to turn them off. I tried a few different things. We do have a low, medium, and a high setting, so we're gonna go ahead and put it in low. And I'm not sure with that slider. There's a slider for DNR as well. All right, and then bind and everything like that. Let's get started. Set us up a little course here. Nice. Nice little dip there. What's really cool about this is it turns anything inside pretty much into an obstacle course. Tried to set up a couple spots for me to sit down on, otherwise you are playing on a pretty low thing if you're not building up, so let's see, watch your back. And it does automatically have full brakes mode on, so that's cool. Careful for the plants. Ooh. I got some high spots here though. I built the track, but I didn't necessarily build it to win, because we're gonna test it after we do some mods too, so I want to possibly limit it out and try to hit that bench there. Holy smokes, yes. Holy. What is happening? Let me try forward a little bit. We're only in low mode right now. Oh my goodness. Like, I knew I was gonna love it, but I didn't think I would love it this much. This is already amazing. Okay. Oh, and stock shocks and everything. That's one thing I didn't notice, is like I said earlier, is like, I'm gonna want some different shocks, I think. I never thought that about my Traxxas, but with this don't have the bounce that I like. You know, it did do pretty good there, but it didn't squat. Bounced more than I want it to. All right, into the rock pit. All right. Oh, over at the cabana here. We're at the cabana. We have a little bit of a wet granite up here too after the down trees. All right. That was no problem for it. Oh. Didn't even think about where I was going. Oh. Can I just save this by going forward? No way. No way. No way. Oh, hang on, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna steer into it a little bit. Oh my gosh. Dude. So, oh, what? What? What just happened? I had stable front end. It just didn't get the flex it needed at all, and that thing just went instantly. Just because this back wheel was up that much? I mean, in scale, it's pretty much as high as the truck, I guess. Dang, son. Alright, we're gonna do a rollover. I did notice on our comp video, a lot of us were picking our trucks up when we were rolling ourselves over and like scooping us. That's our placement. That's probably what he was marking down as too. Because a rollover is just like that. Like, you feel like that, you just pick it up. You never, two wheels never leave the ground, so. But alrighty. Well, back up here. Let's test this out. Back up onto this ledge here. I mean, that's pretty good, but yeah. So even that bit there sends it for a topple. They really don't like that. And this is the comp version. We need to get some better shocks. All right. We're gonna take a replacement then. I think we need some more high travel somehow. I don't really care. I'll re-drill things. I don't care. I got some mods right now we've been working on. You guys might have seen, or you might not have seen, for the TRX4 Sport. Come on, power up on that corner there. Come on. Come on. Oh, I just went to like full trigger on low there for a quick second. Now we're up on this corner, and we have another corner, reason why it's whining. And these are stock tires, and they've little tiny 24 tires, and it's got some flex on them, so that's nice. Alright, I'm gonna go full trigger. There it goes, full trigger on low. And it was able to stuff itself up and over something like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if we can... Which tire's hitting first? Oh, almost hit. I think it's gonna be this tire, so we're just gonna give it a little pop. Nope. I'm gonna turn left. There we go. And again, that was just full trigger while I was still on the carpet for a second, just to get my tire up on it. And I think my back left tire is about to grab. as well on something soon enough. Going a couple full triggers there. Alright, nice. Now we're back on the wet rock. It's kind of more of a damp rock right now. Not a lot of space to move around on it though. Nice. Up on the... You can see the trees here. Might be too far away for you guys. Oh, nice. Didn't push the pile too much. That's the thing about being too heavy, is sometimes you'll push the pile, then what are you driving on, be it rocks or trees or anything like that. Okay, now we gotta climb back up this place somehow. Trying to look for a line. Oh man. Find that painted rock there, come on. Can you grab it? Because it's like granite or something. Oh, it did it. It did. It's up on the weight there. The back tires are hitting there. I don't know if I can climb this book, but we're going to try. Couple good pops. Oh, yes. Okay. I need to get that other tire on now. We got that far tire on. Oh no. Oh no. Let's turn into it more. Oh no. Oh no. What is happening? We need something in the back left or we're toast. Oh no. See, that back left tire is not planted on anything back here. And the back right tire, let's check it out and see what's going on with it. I think it's hitting painted rock. Yeah, so it's on painted rock, but this one is not climbing the cube quite yet. Alright. It's really just making it want to twist and sit down on itself. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a back up. Still on the one big back up here. What we're going to do is we're going to try and make it up onto that bench again. How the same way we came down. Alright, we'll hit the crystal first. I mean the diamond. Alright, there's the fish rock. Now we're up on the bench on the back, on the front tire there. Okay, now we're hitting the crystal on the back tire. Okay, we're on the bench still. Gonna get a couple good pops. There we go. Alright, there's the book. Now we'll climb the book. Woohoo. Oh. Okay. Oh, we're climbing up on the planter. On the tree plant dirt, okay. Couple good pops, okay. There we go, we're in between. We're on the bench on the back and the rock, so we know that's all safe. It's binding up pretty hard. Huh. Oh. Huh. Alright. I don't know, guys. Oh. I'm gonna take a reposition. We're gonna try a head-on angle here. Oh, you can see our links hitting right here. Haven't rolled yet. Let's throw it baby on high. Whoa, should have went for medium next. Oh, rolled again. All right, I'm gonna try back here one more time with our newfound power of high mode. And let's try this out. This is where we're bound up before. Still, oh god, you gotta really be careful in high mode with the backups. Can we please? Yeah, okay, so now it has enough power to climb itself up on here. That's where it didn't have it before, so I should have put it in high mode before. Okay, so now we gotta be really careful for Mother Nature. Holy shizzle. So if that back wheel can climb up, we'll be fine. Well, just because I'm not gonna kill this thing. We can play on it a bit, but we gotta be careful enough at least. We have to take a little bit of a reposition here. I will say this, it seems like I can use this controller a little bit easier with one hand as well. And I'm not a one-hand kind of guy. But there we go, we're up on it. And we have our back wheel up on the cube just about. There's our back wheel on the cube. Sweet. Oh, 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 it's digging up the dirt and the cactus. Oh gosh. Oh, all right, that's done. At that point, we've been arrested from the National Park Service for destroying public property. Awesome. Let's put it up there. See how we get up. Give it a good collar try. Oh, very cool, very cool. Stock links, not bad. They're not like super amazing or anything, but like, you know, they're stock links. I don't expect them to be super amazing. Sorry about that. All right. That was awesome. Well, let's get the upgrades in and try it again. Alright, so one thing I'm having trouble with is getting the, sorry about the lighting by the way, the battery cable out of the 2-in-1. Because when I pull it out, the only thing I have to pull on is the cable themselves. I can't get a pair of needle-nose pliers that are pretty fine tipped in there. Hard enough to get a good grab, and when I tried to pop it sideways or something with a little flathead even, it still has trouble and doesn't want to come out very easy. So I'm kind of at a loss. But there's no true tip that I can think of at the moment. So let me know. Here we go. I guess you just rip it out and then hope that the solder holds after every time you rip it out like that. Alright, so that's about its max. I have a feeling if we go for the ultimate little red toolbox, it's gonna fall over. Yep. So that's pretty well its max. I mean, maybe that bar would be its maxi max. But I mean, that's not terrible, I guess, I suppose. But you can see there's not a lot of flex, so we want to get that flex up. Also, we're going to add in the hot racing, is that what it is? Yeah, hot racing metals, just link arms. Alright guys, this is amazing. We got this all built out. So what did I end up doing? You can see already, made a big difference. The truck almost wants to try to sit flat from the rear end. The flex is like, at least if it was, say it was 8 millimeters of flex before in the rear, and then now it's 16, like it's doubled in the rear, and almost a quarter amount of more in the front. So if it was 8 before in the front, now it would be 12. So that's at least what I'm noticing by line of eyesight. I also got the front end will sit all the way down to the frame now, and the rear end will sit all the way down to the frame. But the rear end, although it sits all the way down to the frame, just like the front end does, it let me find my pinholes there. It picks itself up just ever so slightly. That way it does have a little bit of camber forward. And I accomplished this by I took my front shocking mounts. Normally your shocks mount here, right underneath your body mount screw hole, and I put them all the way down here where my dual EC power goes into. I just took that screw out and I used the screw that was already in here for this, and then I just moved the screw that was in here to the side. And I did that on both sides, and like I said, gives me way more amount of twist. I don't know if you guys remember, just from a moment ago, I wish I could do a side by side, but I don't have two trucks. But the amount of twist that it gains is insanity. Now when it comes to not rolling over, I did add some weight, but this is where we were before. We only did the front, but I did notice the back is even better. But that's where we were before, and you can see how almost the back is almost wants to be level. And we can even go higher than that. That was our max before. Now the toolbox is our max. So that's about, I don't know, that much more height on the front. You can see how the rear wants to sit flat. And then now look at how, with the weight on the front, the rear wheel stuff, that's a crazy amount of flex gained. Look at this from the rear end. Take it here. Look at that. And so for the rear mounts, a bit more tricky. I tried almost 10 different spots. So originally the mounts here are in this hole. In this hole you can see there's 2 screws for the mount. 1, 2. Normally these mounts are moved back to these 2 holes, and this hole is just empty. There will be no screw in it. What I did is I moved my mounts forward, that way I had a screw hole available, and then I used the same screw that I took out of the mount for the original shock mount and put it in there, and then same thing, just took the screw that was out of the holding the mount to the frame out and set it aside because you don't need it anymore. We also added the hot racing aluminum link set, high clearance. So instead of our belly only having this much clearance before, now we have a cut out all the way in there. You can see how they bend the links. Now they also give you links here that go all the way out and a V link in there, and that's your lowest amount of weight, so it's kind of nice. But I was thinking is if you use the original plastic V-link, that weighs much less than the V-link they supplied, and still much less than the aluminum arms they sent. So then your lowest of lowest points will just be your aluminum arms. Because right now what's happening is I think the V, although it's nice and low, it's not as low as, let's say, the arms or the wheels, so it's not as helpful. Same with the upper links here in the rear. they're not as low as the lower links, obviously. That's why they're called the upper links. So if you use the plastic ones, they're probably not gonna break anyways, because they're not the ones getting hit by rocks. Your lower links are the ones getting hit by rocks. So your V link and your upper link, you could probably just leave plastic, and I think I might do that. So then, yeah, that sounds good to me. So then I gain just weight down low. But first we're gonna try it like this, with the all aluminum upgrade. And the reason for that is it's pretty dang good feeling in the hand. Like, it feels like whatever I just said doesn't really matter that much. But you know, like I always say, especially at this scale, everything makes a huge difference. I love the way that just goes straight to the frame. 100% droop on the front. There's no kick up. We do want to get different shocks available at some point.
Alright, sweet. Well, we got Haley here. She woke up, so I'm gonna take her through the new upgrades, show her the truck. We're in low mode. Just the dogs and the cat and everything wake up. Oh, look at that rear end already. I can see a big difference from the way that it was before. Okay, gotta shoot for that wood piece there. It's a big drop. Yep, that's how we did it before. Just kind of let it fall, find its footing. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna go. Okay.
Alright. Now let's find its footing. Oh. This is what happened before, but this is a little worse. But we just wheeled out of it last time, so let's try that again. Ow. Just a quick little almost full throttle on low there. That was insane. Did you see that, babe?
Yeah.
Like, how did you not? You're filming it. You didn't. That was like, how do we not roll over?
I don't know, but you did it.
That low gravity. It also did that in stock. So, but that seemed even way crazier than first time I did it. We're stuck on the fish. I don't know if you can show them the fish tire on the front left. That's kind of what we're. Oh, never mind. Alright, we got that high clearance now though, so that's nice. Let's make it into the rock pit here. It's like aim it downward. Remember where the bottom, if you're.
Okay.
Alright, perfect. Get in there. Got the log pit now. Let's see how much that causes a problem, if at all. Didn't really get a little bit of gas there, not too much. Now the extract here is pretty important. We came out the left, so let's try to do that again. You can see where my front left tire is on that weight, it looks like. I'm not positive. There we go. Sweet. The belly's dragging on the left side there. I don't know how it is on the right side. Sorry, I meant my right side. Alright, gassed it a little bit. We flipped last time coming off of that, so that did better already. So we already had one rollover at this point last time. So we got one reverse there. All the way to the ledge. All the way up on it. Use all our room that we can. Okay.
Oh wow, the back tires are hanging off. Alright, that means at least we don't have to waste any more reverses here. Holy smokes, alright. Hopefully we'll be okay at least. Oh.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
Well, I kind of got myself to turn around is
Yeah.
not easy. Let's give ourselves this like right here. So that was kind of like a reposition as well as a rollover, but we had a reposition in our first run when we fell all the way off the side. So whatever, I could have just done a rollover and backed up some more, but for the sake of time, we do notice it has. Look at the way the servo works nicely though, for the weight of the truck at least. You can like kind of flex yourself up onto some stuff. Alright, we're having some trouble. I'm gonna reverse there. I'm gonna go a little wider here on the right side. Kind of just going some full triggers there. There we go. I'm gonna go left and give it a full trigger there. There we go. Couple full triggers on the low mode. Just like before. A little bit different. The truck's a little heavier because those links now, but oh, look at that wood. I would like to get my wheel up on that bench now because I know that's where we want to be eventually. I know it doesn't look good, but it's where we want to go. Trust me, it's where we want to go.
Okay.
We're crawling. I'm doing little pops on purpose here because I don't know how much, like, I need the power. I don't know how to explain it, but okay. Let's kick it up. I'm gonna kick it up to medium this time. So we'll say second gear. There we go, it's got a little bit more power now. That front bumper is hitting that book lid just like before. Take another reverse. Oh, no. Alright, let's climb this planter like we did before. There we go. But now, see. I touched the plant. Alright, that's a redo. We're gonna take right back here because we're having some good forward progress, I feel like. And the truck can hold these angles way better than it could already. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Those upgrades definitely worked. I can see that we're holding better angles, so like that rear end flex is insane now. Oh, the front end just picked up when it needs to. Oh, okay, so that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I know it looks bad, but if we didn't have that, yeah, if you want to show this up in here, what's happening is our axle mounted steering servo is catching the book, either that or the bumper every time. If that was a rock, oh! If that was a rock, we would have grinded up. That was pretty good though. As a simulation, we did grind. Sounds funny, but that's what happened. Nice, that tire stuff, we were just planted. This is further than we made it last time, for sure. Oh, now we're in a world of trouble though. Take a reverse there. Alright, we're gonna go high gear. Oh, man. Nice crash. I guess you want to pick that up then? He's reaching for it, so go for it. Well, it's not gonna break. I think she was worried about it breaking. I don't even know if you can break one of these 24 skills like playing around. Let's try this angle here. That was the best of that crazy side angle that we've tried before. Alright, here we go. This is straight up the old Anthony Bourdain Book Avenue. Nice. So before, right in here when we got to this angle, you guys can remember our links were hitting way earlier and we weren't even able to get to this angle. So you can for sure see those high clearance links. Wow, letting us do wheelies. Oh wow, something else just happened back there. I'm not sure what that. Oh, I think we have a hole behind that back right tire. And I gotta say, when you're in high mode, doing burnouts on painted rock, that's not good. Alright, when you're in high mode, it's hard to just power. So we can't go up over that book now, because I'm gonna go ahead and just give us this, because I feel like if it was a rock, you would climb up over it a little bit, kind of like that again. Oh man, that's gonna roll. We must have moved something, the brick or something. I cannot find a route up here at all. Nope. Alright. It still can't make it up that. There's some sort of gap in here. I mean, that's a crazy spot. We got up just about, so that was pretty cool. Maybe with some rocks or something in the future. This is just at-home testing anyways. From here on out, it's easy sailing. Think I can jump it to the cat? Do you think so?
Yeah.
Oh!
I was like, leave me alone.
Oh! Reverse. Forward, forward. Reverse. Forward. Nothing's happening. Alright.
Poor Bella.
Alright, your shot, baby.
What time is it?
Alright, here goes Haley. He's up the garage.
Okay.
Ooh, where are you gonna go
I
from
don't
here?
know.
Like I said, I stayed up high, but you might be able to find another route down onto the book here. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. Look at that twist on the body. Oh, that was so cool. Oh! How are you not rolled? Oh! That's her first rollover. Yeah, you're on the plant as well, so we're just gonna give you a rollover, not a reposition. And I'm gonna see if I can stabilize it here with just a rollover. I'm gonna shake it out. Can you? That wasn't quite. Can you turn the wheels to the left? To the left? Okay, that's technically as much as I can help you. I would give it a little bit of gas forward. Oh, I should. Go for it. Oh, there you go. Crawl your way out of it. Good job. All right, you should be good to just kind of move around freely here without too much worry, unless you get yourself into some trouble. I would maybe take the reverse. Okay, another rollover. Remember, you can use those reverses. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to just give you a rollover without a. Can you turn your wheel one way? Yeah, and so I would take a reverse here if you can and see if you roll. Oh yeah, so we won't count that. We'll just count just the reposition. We're not going to count that rollover. The reposition will be back. I like to give the reposition not where they were though. Like I want to do kind of back and let you kind of figure out where you kind of went wrong or something. It's also what I like to do for myself. So, all right. Plus, it allows you to have more fun. Do more wheeling. Nice. Very good. Very good. Going up and over the logs. Here comes with the 10-pound weight. Perfect little. I mean, you could try to reverse across this obstacle, right? But it's like, how are you supposed to get back through that? Like, if the weight's the gate or something, you know what I mean? It's like, how are you supposed to reverse back through? Can you do that as a gate, guys, too? Can you do, say this is gate 10, you come through it, now it's gate 11, you gotta come back through it the other way. Or in reverse if you choose to, but... Ooh. Ooh, pin. I know this is what ended up happening to me, right? Nice use of that back flex though, and then the body to like kind of make it do what you want it to do in a way almost. Oh my goodness. Look at that flex is saving you right there, I believe. That is very, oh! Third rollover. This is how I did on my very first run too, so we'll try to get you shuck out a little bit at least. There we go. There you go. Turn the tire underneath it. Something at least. Very cool. Except for you're still facing the completely wrong direction. You want to just take a reposition for the sake of time.
Oh, okay.
This is very hard to get this thing turned around in that small. You can see it's just a stool for in the living room here, but I believe this is supposed to be like a non-licensed early Ford Bronco body. Sorry about the camera there. A little back up, nothing wrong with that. We're gonna have to start keeping track and running comps against each other. I'm gonna build a little course for us in the basement. If anyone ever wants to come out with their 24s and play. Later on, of course, when we get 10s, we can't do 10s in the basement though. You hung a wheel somehow. This is not that hard of an obstacle here. Took a reverse, alright. That's alright, you gave it some power. Are you in low mode still, or are you in high? Medium? Maybe you're in medium. Yep. She's in medium from the get-go, so she's got a little bit more power than me from the... If you want to change it and get it... Well, where you're going now, you need the medium to even get a chance of it, so... like you seen me trying to do stuff, I don't know what you want to try.
Okay, I think I'll try something a little different. I'm hung up right on the
Oh,
the
you
little
are.
house.
Yeah, your KC lights are hang up. You're damaging these guys' property at this point, you know. They're nice enough to open their Coca-Cola stand for us, and you're out here ripping their cabana off. That's why I hung. You see why I stayed over here? I mean, I know I built the course, but I didn't know what I was doing when I built the course. I just threw a bunch of stuff down. Obviously, I can't even make it back the other direction, so I didn't build it to be able to be beatable. I built it to test. I think the other bodies are probably more scale looking because you don't have like this body where you can look down into and see that there's not a real guy. Dang it, sorry about that, because that mic is gonna sound bad, but I gotta say I do like this body. It's very comp looking. Oh, I don't think you can back out of that or anything. I think no matter what, you're rolled. All right. If I roll you at all, so it's a reposition. Do you want to go back here?
Yeah, put me back there. I'll try it.
You want to try? We're gonna try back at the wood here. Hang on, let me get. I'm trying to get some better camera views for you guys. We're learning stuff, right? Every time you get something new, you gotta learn. Oh my goodness, baby! You're giving it too much power.
Maybe I should put it on.
I mean, we can try it if you like. You gotta turn the wheels the other way a little bit, because you can't have the wheels pointed up like that when you're rolling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I mean, it's not the trick. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, but... I mean, you did better than me in the tournament. You tell me the trick. Luck. Nice, nice. That rear tire there, putting in work. Oh, you had it. You actually got up there. See what I'm saying? I'm like, you're better than me. How did you do it? Where did that angle come from? All right, I'm making you go all the way back here then. Show me how you did that again. We're gonna watch her intensely here. How did you do that? I actually seen what you did. Somehow you got that front left tire up onto the book before your bumper, and I don't know how because I tried that like 100 times. See, that's a nice angle right there. How did you get to that? I could hear that you pushed the fish rock out of the way. Yeah, see? Now this was like a whole lot of luck. Yeah, see, I've been in that spot. I know how you got there. I've been there before. Yeah, that's a break your axle spot. Hang on. Yeah, you can't do that whenever. Go give it one more go. Oh, so I think the trick is keep your back tire right here, right before the break your axle spot. I'm gonna move the rock over just a little bit and see if that gives you yeah, because now you can see how, hang on, don't go so much. You can see how the bumper is not hitting the book, so the tire will get to the book. That tire's back there. You should have a ladder. You should be okay to... Oh, you're digging on something. Yeah, you're back to the... How did you get that? Give it more oomph. Give it some oomph. Nope. Alright, well.
I don't know. It's a mystery.
Alright, you want to try right here? Oh, that high clearance making that work. Man, before I put those upgrades on, you could not even make it to that. Still can't quite make it. We need something for those back tires to get onto. Try backing it up.
Straight.
Yeah, back it up some. Some more. Alright, now gun it.
Just gun it?
Yeah, just gun it.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Alright, good try. Let's see if we can get it up on there. The high clearance wants to let something happen, but no. And you can see how the front end now lets down too and has all that extra weight. I can feel it. Well, it's a pretty good setup actually. I like that. From here on out, pretty smooth sailing. Nice. That's awesome. So fun. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope that helps too. There was a lot we did, so I don't know. We'll do some more probably. Alright, I just want to talk real quick about after play prep and cleanup. Even just playing inside, it's good to know there is stuff you're going to want to look out for. If you're like me and you live with a bunch of animals, you know, I got 2 dogs, a cat, and a girlfriend, just a bunch of animals. There's hair everywhere. And you can see it bound up a little bit here. I've pulled a bunch out, but that's the stuff I really can't get to. And there's gonna be some up in around your wheels and stuff like that. So anything that spins, you know, if you're gonna get one of these and play with it inside, I would say it's best to play with it just not on anywhere with carpet or anything that hair can stick to. Maybe blow it off before, or make yourself a little crawler table specifically for it. We're gonna show some ways that you can make crawler tables. You've seen what I did to make my first one. But really you can just do stuff with like paper mache and cardboard and literally make stuff out of trash to make a really cool things. And you can paint it with like some brown spray paint from wherever, and it look just like what rocks and all that. There's really cool things you can do for free. And if you have kids, it's something fun to do as well. So yeah, I hope that my friends and family that were asking me about crawlers and stuff and about RCs and what I've been doing, they've been wanting a cheaper way to get into it, or know when it will something, you know, oh, let me know this or that. I know what they're talking about, and we all know those same questions. So I do want to confirm that the 24th scale is probably the best way to get into it. And I'm just gonna warn you now, you're gonna be bitten. You're gonna want to get a 110, but they're both fun. They're both fun in the same way, and they're both fun in different ways. So all right, I hope this helps, and if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. I love being able to be helpful and stuff. And if you got any like advice on free mods or stuff that's worth buying, like this is a game changer. Yeah, you have to pay money for it, but it's a game changer and it's worth every penny. You know, anything from electronics to tires to shocks. I need some new shocks for this, so let me know if something on that if you guys see something, because these shocks are good for what they are, but I definitely want something that'll just, I don't know, feel a little bit different. All right, I'm out of here. See you next time. Happy trucking.